Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be filming the part 2 of my latest little pickup from Colourpop Cosmetics, and I just filmed this eye look using the shades that I picked up from Colourpop between the glitters and the shadows. I picked out the shadow shades myself and I wanted to give them a try, and it is pretty cool. They are definitely really pigmented. So I wanted to film a second half of this using for Complexion. I did not actually pick a primer because I have so many different primers and I want to try to get through the primers that I have. But hey Colourpop, if you're listening, if you want to send me some primers and stuff to check out, send me some. I'm going to be priming my face today with the Ole Henriksen, the Banana Bright Face Primer. I already moisturized my face with the jet lag mask because I am a little bit drier right now. And I have the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm on my lips as well because they are a little bit dry. And the complexion section of the filming that I want to use is I have the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Precision Blending Sponge, and it has the flat edge and then your pointy side, and this is wet. I used the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. Picked up a bronzing shade in Spectacle. This is actually a pretty large pan compared to like in my hand, pretty big size, and it is a magnetic pan too. A Brow Boss Duo gel and pencil in the shade Taupe, so pencil and the gel. The No Filter setting powder in translucent. The Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer in 7W. I tried picking this out with other foundations that I have used in the past, and I'm hoping that this actually matches me. If not, I'm going to be sad and I'll have to blend it out and apply some lighter concealer on. And I have used the Colourpop No Filter foundation, and this was in light 75, so I guess we'll see. And then I picked up the Colourpop My Perch Are Ours, and this is a blush stick and highlighter, and this is what the packaging looks like. This is the highlighter. We'll see, I don't know if you can see, really light, and the blush. I think this would be really cool. Wanted to try some creams out today, so let's go ahead and let's jump into this. But also, please, if you could, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave me some comments in the comment section below, and let's go ahead and get into it. I already have my face primed, and I also have the moisturizer on. Used the Summer Fridays, the jet lag mask, as I stated before. And then for under eyes, have been testing out the Glow Recipe Avocado Mask for the eyes. So far, so good. Haven't had a lot of issues with that. And then with that, I've been using the Ordinary Buffet all over the face, and I've been digging it. Unfortunately, my face has been kind of a butthole because we've been doing a lot of stuff around the house, and I feel like I am just needing to put a lot of good skincare on my face and maybe a good mask. So I think later tonight after this and running errands, I'm going to do that. What I want to do is I'm going to take a little bit more of the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Creamy Concealer, and I am in the shade, I'm using Light 40N as the shade. I'm just going to take a little bit of this underneath my eyes. I'm going to blend this out with the sponge. And I guess we will see what this looks like after I put the tinted moisturizer on too. So I'm going to go into the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer in 7W. And it's nice because it does have a pump. The Colourpop Tinted Moisturizer is cruelty free, and it is also made in the USA. So I'm going to pump this out on the back of my hand. And it definitely isn't really moving too much, has a little bit of a slick to it. So I'm gonna take the sponge again and tap it onto my face. This sponge is really, really small. It's making that little noise. So let's go ahead, I'm going to grab a brush. Let's use the Morphe M439 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and put another bump of this on the back of my hand. Definitely does give a pretty good amount of product. I'm just going to go ahead and dot this in. And I know that tinted moisturizers aren't supposed to give a lot of coverage, but I just felt like there was nothing there whatsoever with that sponge. Definitely see a pretty good coverage now. This is without using the brush, and then this is with using the brush. Okay, so applying this, and I'm definitely noticing that I have a lot of kind of like patchiness through here. And it's also pulling the moisturizer away, and it is catching right through here. So what I'm gonna do is let's try applying some of the concealer to these areas to see if we can try masking some of this and bring a little bit more coverage. And you can see right here on my lip as well that it is kind of just not catching very well. Hopefully maybe it will warm up to my skin during the day and stay a little bit more. I'm going to use the Morphe M173 brush. It's a dense brush. I'm going to pat this in and blend it out. Maybe this will help a little bit in the areas that I need it. I'm just tapping before I blend. Alright, let's go ahead and tap with the sponge extremely lightly because I feel like every single time I tap, it's moving the product. Alright, so this is Tinted Moisturizer on with the concealer. Not bad, definitely sits down pretty nice onto the skin. Just a little light. Wonder if maybe if I would try a different concealer with this, if it would work. What I think I'm going to do is put a little bit of the No Filter setting powder on. Maybe see if this will work at all. So I'm going to get a little bit of this in the cap, translucent like normal. And let's go ahead and use cleaner side. Pick up like that amount. Let's go ahead and set it in. Put it on my smile lines and on my nose and forehead. I mean, if the powder works really nice, this might be a good new hit for me. So I'm just going to pick up a clean brush and I'm going to take a little bit more of the powder and I'm just going to set the rest of my face really lightly. I'm a little bit drier, so I don't have to use as much powder, but I want to see if this will last all day. So I'm going to let that powder sit for a little bit and I'm going to leave the brush next to me so I can actually wipe that away. I'm going to use the bronzer in Spectacle just to give a little bit of warmth to my face. I'm going to use a BH Cosmetics number 3 brush to put some of this bronzer on my face. And let's warm up the face around the perimeters a little bit. I mean, I'm feeling like the shadow or the shade is actually really nice and it's not too warm. It's blending out pretty nice as well. I'm gonna take a little bit of it on my nose. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take the highlighter shade, which is Flycatcher, and this is a cream highlighter. And I'm going to tap this on with right on the stick onto the face on both sides, onto the high point, bring it onto my nose. It's got some pretty good like pink shift to it too. And let's go ahead and tap it out a little bit on the flat side of the sponge. Not too intense, which is nice. Hopefully it won't emphasize a lot of the texture that I got going on. just a little bit in the middle of my face, and it definitely got rid of my foundation. Let me go ahead and try and tap my brush with some of the foundation onto my nose. Nice, that's just wonderful. And tap this on my nose. Let's try fixing this. This is not fixing. Look at right there. Alright, well, I will be right back. I'm gonna try fixing this so I can continue. Okay, so what I had to do is take some of the foundation and concealer on the brush and tap it in, and then I just set it with the powder really quickly. So I'm just going to take the brush and brush away from underneath the eyes. I mean, the rest of the face looks pretty good. I'm just gonna let this sit just for a little bit longer. And I'm going to use the blush in Avery, which is a really cute pink. And I'm just going to just dot this on. I think I'm actually gonna just try putting this on the sponge, and then I will dab it onto my cheeks. All right, so I got some on the sponge. Let's go ahead and tap it onto the skin. You can see a little bit of pink flush there. It's really creamy. Hopefully it lasts pretty well. About this sponge, I don't know if I'm going to be wanting to use this or just stick with my beauty blenders. Can't tell. Is this foundation wiped away or what? Just going to take whatever's left on my brush. Let's see if anything happens with that. So I'm finding a lot of duds so far, but let's see what is actually going to work. And I'm going to have to try working with some of this stuff more to see if I'm going to like it. So I'm going to use the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel in light brown. It's supposed to be taupe. So the pencil is taupe and the brow gel is light brown. So I'm going to brush this through my hairs first and build up some of the shade, and then run through with my pencil to fill in these sparse areas. And I hear a lot of good stuff about this brow gel, so I'm really hoping that it works the same for me. I'm just trying to lightly coat all of the hairs and brush them up, not to hit the skin. And it definitely is doing a good job in coating the hairs and putting them to the angle that I want them to go. It's always nice to find new brow products as well. I do have some of the pencils here, and then I also have the liquid lips here, and then these are the 3 liquid lips that I have in liquid form. Wish, which is part of the Colourpop and Delilah Ultra Satin Lip for the Make-A-Wish foundation. The Kathleen Lights Collab Ultra Satin Lip in Dreamy. And then the I Love Cerie Ultra Matte Lip in Ariba, which is a bright, bright red. I don't know if this will actually look good with this look. So what I like to do a lot of the times is take these. So this is Cookie. So I think I'm going to use this for my lips before I go into filling in the rest of my brows. So I went in with the shade Cookie, and then now I have Monkey, which is a hyper glossy, a little bit of a pink, and I'm going to go on top of that. And I think I'm going to leave that for my lip combo of the day. So I'm going to go into the taupe brow pencil, and I'm going to first foam up the gel on both sides. And go ahead and fill in the areas of my brows just to clean them up a little bit. I know I'm not going to make them perfect today. I'm going to start underneath first and then just bring it into the brow. And just define my brow a little bit and fill it in. Looks like it is picking up some of the Tinted Moisturizer up. It's picking it up a little bit, so it's taking away from the skin. So I'm trying to stay within the lines of my brows. I'm just trying to wiggle this into the brows as well to bring in some of the color. All right, so you can see the difference. This brow is done, and then this one is not. Alright, and I'm just going to set my face with some of the Morphe, the Continuous Setting Mist. I did not pick up any setting mist either. Okay, so this is what the final look is going to be. The Tinted Moisturizer did not bring a lot of coverage, which could be good for like an everyday, and I want to see how this actually looks during the day today to see how well it actually wears and to see if anything is going to move around too much. I want to keep playing with the concealer. It is definitely nice, and I want to try it with some other foundations. This sponge, I don't know yet. This is kind of, I'm questioning this. This is definitely, I moved the product around. Maybe it could be because of the moisturizer. Maybe I should be applying it with my hands. I don't know. I'll have to give it a try. The No Filter Setting Powder in Translucent. Now, this is something I am going to definitely start putting into my rotation. I don't see any smiles or anything, my smile lines, and I'm not seeing a lot up through here going on. And that is something that I am definitely liking a lot. Just feel like I have something going on there. The blush and highlight sticks, I'm going to have to play with these a little bit more. Maybe I want to try putting these on before I put blush on, or try with like a brush instead. I'm going to try playing with these a little bit more. I haven't made my decision. I mean, it's really, really cute. It's not very, very intense for a glow, which is really cool. I have no issues with that. The bronzing shade. Now, I can definitely see that it's not patchy. I am actually really liking this. It's just a powder bronzer. You can stick it in the magnetic cases if you have like a larger Z palette or a palette. And I'm going to keep playing with this. I'm going to keep trying this out for like more of a matte bronzer. The brow stuff, I'm going to play with this a little bit more. I definitely did give my brows a little bit of a cleaner look. I'm liking it. I'm going to keep playing with a lot of this stuff and I will update you. I'm going to wear this all day to see how all this looks. The eye look is filmed in a separate look, so I did not film it with this. Maybe I'm going to try applying the moisturizer with my hands. I'm going to try to see how that looks. Maybe see if it mix it with my moisturizer or what I'm going to do here. I don't know. I'm going to keep playing with this because I'm really trying to like this. I'm noticing that like my skin's not dry looking or anything, so I'm okay with this. Well, I hope you guys like this. A one brand tutorial for Complexion. Cheaper products, not very expensive. So I hope you guys comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys like and what you don't like. I get probably some people are gonna say I applied it wrong, used a brush versus a sponge. I am trying it different ways. I want to see how it actually applies. So don't come at me in the comment section below for that. Please leave me any awesome comments, any happy comments, anything that you want to try in the comment section below. Please make sure that you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will try to link any of my other Colourpop first impression videos in the up bar or in the down bar section. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye! Alright guys, so this is my last check-in for the evening. It is now 8:07 p.m. and I've had the foundation on since 10:30 for the Tinted Moisturizer from Colourpop, which is the Pretty Fresh, and this is the Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer, and also the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. And this is what my skin is looking like. I do have a little bit of oil breakthrough, but hey, it actually looks really pretty and that my skin looks really healthy. I'm not noticing any breakup of any of the foundation at all or tinted moisturizer, and all I notice is that it's just not breaking up any of the moisturizer through my nose at all, and my smile line is actually, it's not collecting anything and it's not separating. I just noticed that it's a little shiny through the middle of my forehead and just my little lines that I get right through here, which is actually not bad at all. Would I recommend it if you're not looking for a extremely over full coverage moisturizer or a foundation? If you're looking for like an everyday, I definitely think that this would be something that you might be interested in. The brow stuff I do like. I definitely gave my brows a good sculpt for the day. I'm actually going to try doing the brow stuff before I do the foundation next, and the eye stuff actually stayed on all day too. So, I mean, I really like it. I'm going to be giving the setting powder, the translucent setting powder as well. I'm going to keep trying this thing out because I didn't see any collecting, no weird dryness or anything like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you for checking in with me for the last time of the day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Please make sure to comment in the section below. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that little bell. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening.